Hello. So I just finished up an event. My car is full of all my coffee stuff and I am exhausted and I'm hungry. So I am giving myself 15 minutes to completely empty out my car and clean up from this event. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and dump my gray water. I just emptied my gray water and flipped the bucket upside down outside. So now I'm going to go ahead and transfer all of the stuff from my car to inside. This is like the name of the game with this whole thing. Organize, reorganize, 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 reorganize. Everything has a spot, but it does not often stay in that spot. So for that reason, I need to reorganize it again. Arguably the most important and most cumbersome piece of equipment is the espresso machine. Now that I have almost everything inside, there's one thing left. My milk needs to be put away in the fridge because there is a little bit of milk left over. So I'm gonna go do that. Keep in mind, I do not reuse milk products from event to event. Anything that's left over, if it's whole milk, sometimes I'll give it to my family because we don't drink much whole milk, or if it's oat milk, we just drink it. There's usually really not much left over. Today I had a lot left over. I think I just kind of expected a lot more people than were there. I was told it would be around 30, and in my mind I was thinking more than one drink per person. That didn't end up happening. So I overbought a little bit, but honestly not too bad, and we will be able to use the milk that I have. So while I'm finishing cleaning up my cooler, I'm gonna go over some of the differences that could be between my car and potentially a car that somebody else may have, or our businesses, stuff like that. So one of the main differences between my business and someone else's is that mine operates as a temporary establishment. So this means that I am limited to 4 events per 30 days. So a rolling 30-day period, can't do more than 4 events. The other thing is my coffee car comes apart and the whole thing fits into my SUV. So I don't have to have a trailer. A lot of other coffee carts that I've seen online are much bigger, which is really nice, but they require a trailer and a lot of them do not come apart. So some stuff to keep in mind. The cart that I started off on was a old dresser that I ripped apart and made into essentially a portable sink. That was all I had for a couple months. And then my brother-in-law's dad made me the coffee cart that I have now, which was super nice. You can purchase like foldable carts, like foldable carts, portable carts, non-foldable carts, all that kind of stuff. You can purchase those online, but the price can get kind of crazy. Some of the nicer ones that I've looked at that have plumbing systems and everything incorporated can be anywhere from like $4,000 to $10,000, depending on the equipment and stuff like that. I can go over in another video how I acquired my equipment, as well as like what equipment I typically use and things that I can potentially leave behind if I'm limited at an event space. For example, today I normally have a 4-foot table behind me, as well as my 5-foot coffee cart. And today I wasn't able to have that 4-foot coffee table behind me, so I just kind of had to roll with the punches and figure it out, and it all ended up being fine. But I would be happy to go over that in another video, and maybe you'd be interested in it. So now that I have my gray water dumped, my dairy in the fridge, and all of the equipment out of my car, I can have a bite to eat and go relax. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that this was helpful, at least for some people, and if there's anything else that you want to see about my business, or potentially questions that you have about a different type of coffee cart system, I'd be happy to talk about it.